Hi guys, glory to Jesus Christ. Well, as you can see from the chaos behind me, I'm finally in the new house. Notice the lovely furniture and the lovely boxes, which are not at all where they're supposed to be, but it is what it is right now. I'm still unpacking, and as you can also see, I got some of the icons up, so it's beginning to feel more like a home. But I'm sure it's going to take me about another month to really just get everything, where we want it. So this video doesn't have much to do with anything, but I just wanted to say that yes, I am alive and I did survive this moving experience. Don't ever move around New Year's Day if you can help it. We couldn't help it because we had to close when we had to close, but we bought this house, we closed on New Year's Eve, and then we had to move on January 2nd, and then the following, it was like 2 or 3 days later, we had to sell our other house, and it was just this crazy, it was a circus. That's really the only word to describe it, is a total circus. I have stories that you would not believe, including some crazy Russian movers. Kind of crazy. But I thought you would get a kick out of this one story, just because this is so... It's typical of the craziness that goes on when you have to move. And no matter, we had movers for some of the furniture, but we moved everything else ourselves, the icons, all of our art, all of our books. And we had dozens and dozens of boxes of books and clothes and, the stuff that you have. So by the end of this whole, it took us about a week to move all of our stuff between the houses. And by the end of it, we were done. We were just exhausted, does not even begin to describe it. I mean, it was like climbing Everest. That's how exhausted we were. I mean, I hadn't showered in days. My husband hadn't shaved. We were both gross and disgusting. And by the time we showed up at the lawyer's office to sign the documents selling our old house, we were basically catatonic. It was to the point where my husband was having a difficult time even being polite to, like, the receptionist. He wasn't being rude, but he was just not talkative at all. He was just kind of like monosyllabic because we just needed to sleep. And I was trying to help keep him from freaking out just by being kind of calm and trying to be cool and collected and trying to anticipate his needs so that he would not freak out and blow up and we would have a fight or something. So we're sitting in this lawyer's office, and of course it's this very posh conference room, with all the leather chairs with the, rivets in them, and, the oil paintings of like the founder of the firm, whatever. And we're sitting there and we're waiting for the buyer to arrive. So we're all alone in this conference room, and it was pretty cold. It was probably about 15 degrees, maybe 10. And it was extremely dry. Okay. The air outside was very, very dry. So he was having problems with chapped lips. For some reason, as long as I've known him, he's always had to struggle with that. He always has these chapped lips. And he turns to me and he goes, "You don't happen to have a chapstick, do you?" And I said, "Well, maybe I do." And I root around in the purse. And of course I don't. But I had a lip balm. And it's one of these lip balms that's almost clear, but it has a pink tint to it. But I thought, well, okay, I'm going to tell him, I'm going to say, "Listen, I have this. It's moisturizing. It smells like papaya. And I know it looks pink, but it's very, very light. So if you apply it on your lips, probably nobody will notice," right? I was just trying to make him comfortable because he was cracking. And you know how, like, your lips, if they get so dry, they can start to bleed and it hurts. And, you really don't want to be doing that when you're selling a house. So I said, "Here, put this on," thinking, well, he asked for chapstick, surely he will put it on his lips, right? Instead, he put it around his lips. And I look over and he has this Bozo the Clown pink lip balm, outline around his mouth. And of course he doesn't have a mirror, so he doesn't know this. And I'm going, I can't laugh. I cannot laugh. I cannot laugh, because if I laugh, he's going to get mad. He's going to think I did this on purpose. Now, I would never do that to him on purpose. But, when you're exhausted, you're cranky, sometimes you kind of think the worst about people. So I knew that he would be furious. And so I was like, "Sweetie, I can see a little pink. Maybe you want to, rub it." So he starts trying to rub it off his face, but it's getting stuck in his stubble. So the seller walks in and sees my husband with his 3-day shadow with pink all around like this. I have no idea what this poor man thought. I had met the seller before, my husband never had, so he was shaking his hand, hi, how you doing? Thanks for buying the house. I wear women's pink lip balm. It's just, that's the way the whole experience was. Lord, note to self, keep clear chapstick in purse for husband. All right, anyway, that's about enough of this for me. I know this doesn't have anything to do with much of anything, but I thought some of you might find this entertaining. So, I am hoping to be back with regular videos fairly soon. So thank you so much for staying subscribed. If you're not subscribed and you would like to jump on the crazy train, hit the subscribe button. I would love to have you. And I will see you guys in the next clip, hopefully soon. Okay? God bless you. Bye.